G'day all, welcome back to another video. This one, I'm exhausted. No, I'm gonna try and put an exhaust in the car so it's not so deafening when we start it up. Let's have a look at what we've got. This is what I have. Now it doesn't look that big in the video because it's in two halves, but this is the exhaust that I'm going to attempt to put into the car. What is it? It is a 2.5 inch catback system. Might be a redback. Something like that anyway. Made in Australia, so even better. Let's open it up and have a gander. So, what have we got here? Cat, back, over diff, tailpipe. What is it? Well, this is a VL cat back system. VK did not come factory with a cat, but with the V8 conversion, it now has a cat. So I'm hoping that a cat back system will fit on. I'm hoping technically mounting points for the exhaust for the hangers and everything should be as the same VL-VK. So I'm hoping that they will be in the same position. If not, I can work something out. Now I don't have the cat on yet, but I will get that on. So what has to happen? Now the car is on the ground, it's got to get back up on stands so I can get under the car. But before I do that, let's have a look at the cat. There's the replacement cat and the original one. Now, it's pretty much the same length, so everything should bolt up similar, presuming that was on a VR. Now, I don't exactly know what VL cats look like, but I'm hoping that there was something similar. Now, when I took this cat off, I wondered, what do these things look like inside? And you'll find them truly, truly fascinating. Check this out. There's nothing in it. It's just like a straight through pipe on this thing. I'm guessing that was gutted by someone. So, yep, that one did nothing. Whereas that one's got these weird looking thingamajiggers in there. See, that one's got some weird happenings going on in there. But I believe that could be a high flow one. I don't know. I'm a dog person, not a cat person. So, time to get this back in the air and test fit and see where we're at. First issue already encountered. I've got the jack stands under the rear axle, which is pushing the suspension up, so I can't get the tailpipe over the top of the diff. So car needs to be jacked up elsewhere, jack stand out so the axle can go down, and then I can get the tailpipe in. So let's give that a crack. In a matter of minutes, the center section is in, connected up with the tailpipe, which is also in some sort of position. The only thing left is to put the cat and the pipe together. So I'll see how close that is. The tailpipe is quite long, we'll need to trim, and an adjustment with the hanger, because I want it there and it wants to be over there. So pretty much straight in, so that's pretty darn good. Well, there we go. Cat is loosely bolted in without gaskets. Silly me. And then we go down, all the way down to the muffler, past the muffler, up under and over the diff, and then back out the back. I do have to do some minor adjustment at the back there, so it's all got to come back out again, so the gaskets not being on there do not really matter. However, that is pretty much a bolt-up system. If anyone's interested and you're doing a conversion and you've got a cat and you've got a VK, get a VL catback and it'll be exactly what you need. So looking at the tailpipe here, as we can see, we're not in the selected groove that wants to be around there. So the bracket where the rubber is, I'm going to bend that around a bit more, so that will make it more centered and be where it needs to be. And then probably also maybe weld something onto the side of this, because there is a rubber hanger there too, and that will make it centered and be lovely. Now there's quite an extra bit of length on there, so that's definitely need a trim. But now to get it all back out, or the tailpipe anyway, and unbolt the cat to put the gaskets in. Lovely, happy days. I ended up going with a change of plan for the tailpipe. Now there was no point welding on another hook for that other rubber. So as I had to take the center section out to put the gaskets for the cat in, while it was out, this section is maneuverable. So I stretched the rubber that was on that side over the hook, and that got it centralized. So it's nice and tight now. And if we have a look underneath, the cat is fully tightened down, and this section that joins up underneath the diff does have that clamp on it, so it's all nice and tight, ready to go. One thing left to do is to start it up and see what it sounds like. That is a hell of a lot quieter. Lovely, lovely, lovely. That worked out well, didn't it? So, if anybody's querying about an exhaust pipe for their VK and you've got a cat on it, buy the VL catback. It's direct in, no modifications, nothing whatsoever. Smack bang, will go in straight away. Now, where did I get this from? I got it from eBay. A place called Tough Car Parts. I believe that's where I got the cat from as well. This system was $2.99, so it's pretty cheap. That system off eBay, schmicko. It is a hell of a lot quieter than with no exhaust. Once it started up, I could actually hear myself think, so that was a change. But exhaust on, what do we do next? I guess we put the wheels on and get it back on the ground and have a look at some other things to do. If you like this video, make sure you give it a like and a subscribe. And a big thank you from me. And I'll say thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Ciao, ciao.